right. So now I have another question here. So now what we have here is I have this pyramid, yeah, pyramid with a square base. Of course, my drawing is not that accurate, but yeah, with a square base. Okay, so we have been asked to find the volume of this pyramid. Okay, so the volume of this frustum, because remember, when we talk about frustum, we're talking about the remaining part when we cut off the pyramid. Okay, so the height for this pyramid is from the base all the way to its apex. Okay, all the way to its apex. So from this to this point where the remaining frustum is, where our frustum is, we have 6 centimeters. But the part which was cut off, we don't know the height. Okay, and we know that the base for the main pyramid is, or for the bigger pyramid, is 10 centimeters, right? And the base for the smaller pyramid is 4 centimeters. So what we are going to do is we need to find the height, because the volume, all right, the volume for this frustum, or the volume of this pyramid, what we're going to have is volume is equal to 1/3 times, all right, times the base, okay, which is the base area, times the perpendicular height, which is our h. All right, so perpendicular height. All right, so we are going to say volume is equal to 1/3, and our base, we are going to have L squared, times the perpendicular height, we are going to have h. So this one is for the bigger. Okay, so for the bigger pyramid, we have this volume, the formula. Then we say minus for then the smaller. Okay, which we use L squared times small h. Okay, having done that, now let's find, because if we correct our data, let's get our data. Do we have our L for the bigger one? Yes, our L for the bigger one is 10. So L, we have 10. What about the height for the bigger one? The height for the bigger one is 9 plus h. So we have 9 plus h, because the bigger one is running from the base all the way to the apex. So we have 9 plus h, right? Then for the smaller one, we don't have it, which is h actually, all right? Then the smaller length we know it's 4. We have 4. Okay, so we need to find that h. So how do we find h? Again, we use proportions. All right, so we are going to say h over 4 is equal to, all right, then we have 9 plus h over 10. Then we cross multiply, we're going to have 10h is equal to 9, open bracket, 4 multiplied by 9 plus h. Then 10h is equal to 9 times 4, 4 times 9, it is 32. So we have 32 plus 4h. All right, 32 plus 4h. It's actually 36, huh? It's 36. 18, yes, 36. So we group the items of 10h minus 4h is equal to 36. So now 10h minus 4h is 6h is equal to 36. Then divide both sides by 6. So now we know the height for the smaller pyramid, which is 6 centimeters. Right? So we know our other one. So now we can now use the formula to find the volume. So we are going to say volume is equal to 1/3 times 10 squared times our height. Now we have 6 plus 9, which is 15. So we have 15. Okay, we say 9 plus 6 is 15. Right? Then we say minus 1/3 times our smaller length is 4, which is 4 squared, or our smaller base is 4 squared. So 4 squared times our height, which is 6. Right? Then after that, we compute. We just go on our calculator without wasting our time. So say 1 over 3 times our pi. Do we have a pi? No, we don't have a pi. I'm used to pi, okay. Okay, no pi. So it's a 10 squared, all right? 10 squared, we say times 15, all right? And now our answer will be 500. So in the the volume for the bigger pyramid is 500. Then subtract minus the volume for the smaller pyramid. 1/3 times 4 squared times 6, and we are getting 32. So now we have 32. So we are subtracting 500 minus 32, we are getting 468. 468 is our answer. So 468 cubed centimeter is our volume, right? For the frustum, because this is the volume for the bigger, this is the volume for the smaller. Now we have the volume for the frustum for this diagram. All right.